Rolling in the clouds today, guys. What is going on? Joe of All Vapes coming at you once again in the Vape Cave as per usual. Today we're talking about KE brand, formerly known as Kindom Elixir. They've got some really tasty e-juice. The last line that I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the OG Kindom Elixir, okay? These are three of their best flavors that they got going on right there. You can recognize the emblem there. But today, we're talking about something totally different. So, right before the FDA regs started pushing through, a lot of companies, a lot of e-juice brands started busting out just multiple different lines and flavors and everything like that. This was kind of cool, and I'm pretty much willing to bet that this was not serendipitous. Right before the regs started going through, KE brand, formerly Kindom Elixir, came out with the last line. So here's the cool thing. 3 flavors, last hurrah, last episode, and then of course they've got last shebang. Solid flavor production like anything that you've come to expect from Kindom Elixir, but this time all dessert blends. Amazing, sweet, incredible, rich, decadent flavors. First of all, let's talk about last shebang. This one is a triple fudge blended gelato with vanilla bean ice cream. An amazing combination. So a little bit of your old school half and half. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the best of both worlds out of this. It's a really rich, deep cocoa that they use in just kind of a nice milk chocolate blend. Then, of course, you got that vanilla bean working just in the midsection right there, bringing everything to just a happy place. You blend it in right in the middle of that chocolate gelato, and a chocolate gelato has a very custardy consistency. The profile is very thick and rich, a little bit more so than just a typical chocolate ice cream. It's gonna stick with you, but the cool thing about the vanilla bean is that it sort of chills out the chocolate gelato just a little bit and just evens it all out into a nice flavorful blend. So the chocolate lovers are really going to dig on this one. It's just a unique blend, and sometimes the chocolate vapes can be just a little bit overwhelming for me, but fear not, because they did come out with something that was just amazingly sweet and tart at the same time. We're talking about last episode. And of course, you know, I've got to have the 100 milliliter fatty bottles going on here, right? It's Joe of All Vape style, man. I like my bling even when it comes to e-juice. This one is a sweet lemon tart topped off with slices of strawberry goodness. Amazing blend on this one. What I really dig about this is that it is so true to the natural profile of the recipe itself. So a tart is typically kind of a custard consistency. It's going to have a little bit of a creaminess to it, just a thick richness to it, not unlike like a good like a lemon meringue pie. You know, it's definitely thick and custardy. So it has a bit of a creamy nature to it. The subtleties of that blended together sort of take a lot of the bite out of that lemon, which brings it up to just a really nice place. So still tart, very true to the nature of the lemon. The strawberries coming through amazingly sweet and very natural. So you're going to get a subtlety to this. Not overly blended, so it's not going to linger in your mouth when you vape that stuff. I don't particularly like an e-juice that lingers, because if it doesn't linger, you're definitely going to want to keep coming back for more. So I've got a little bit of the chocolate shebang in my old school twisted messes here. Cloud production's pretty on point, so you're definitely not going to slouch in the cloud production. Now, this stuff is high VG as comparative to, like, you know, some of the old school 50/50s. Now, my favorite, definitely last but not least, last hurrah. And this stuff is an amazingly tasty flavor. This is the flavor that was made specifically for Joe of All Vapes. This one is a blueberry donut with maple glaze. The best of pretty much every flavor you can possibly imagine, for my taste buds at least. Okay, so the blueberries come through very natural, which is typical from the descriptions that I've been placing so far for Kindom Elixir. So the maple flavor from this couldn't be any sweeter. It's very deep, it's very rich, and very true to profile. The consistency is 100% there. So along with a donut, you're going to get that cakey experience, kind of a nice crusty feeling to it. You know, just amazing and sweet. You bite into it or you vape into it, you're going to be getting the essence of a nice morning vape. And this is perfect to go with just a nice hot cup of black coffee in the morning. You're waking up, you're watching the sunrise. You know, maybe you're a diabetic and you don't want the sugar rush or the crash at the middle of the day. I know when I eat donuts, I get a massive crash coming from that. It just sucks. But with this stuff, you don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? So the Kindom Elixir has blended together an amazing line with their last line. With all these flavors, you definitely got to find something in there that one of you guys are going to dig. And the cool thing about this stuff is it also comes in these awesome little 50 milliliter bottles, okay? So getting a little bit of something extra, not your typical 30 milliliter, guys. This is going to last you for quite some time. Plus, it comes in these pimp white pearlescent bottles. I mean, check that out. That's pimp. I mean, you know, like I said, I like it pimpy. You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, check out KindomElixir.com. I've got an awesome discount for you. You want to go onto my Instagram page at Joe of All Vapes. You'll find that discount, or I guess I could just give it to you now. When you go to Kindom Elixir and you want to purchase anything by them, use the discount code Joe of All Vapes without the quotation, and it'll save you a sweet discount on getting some of this awesomely sweet juice. So Kindom Elixir, thank you so much once again for sticking it through with Joe of All Vapes for another year. It's going to be a great one. If you dug this review, spread the word here at Joe of All Vapes. I've got some YouTube-only giveaways coming up here pretty soon, but you got to subscribe to my channel in order to even have a chance of winning the giveaway. You're not going to want to miss my Joe of All Vapes New Year's giveaway, and it is still the new year, so I've got some time for that one. Check me out on Instagram once again. I've got a bunch of awesome discounts, great pictures, great posts, and just, you know, I love engaging with my community, folks. I make a lot of awesome friends that way. You guys are something else, something special, man. I've been growing like in leaps and bounds lately for this new year. It's going to be a great one, and it ain't even over yet, guys. So this is Joe of All Vapes, your eye in that vaping sky, wishing you guys to stay humble. Love yourselves, love each other, and above all, keep it super cloudy.